Sleepy little St. George, Utah, most people don't notice homelessness. I didn't. You would think the economy's too good, things are great. Can't have a homeless problem there. Having gone through that experience, I see it now. The downside of the economy booming is the basics of life are all going up and becoming more expensive. It's a choice between, do I feed my children or do I pay the rent?
Salaries for service-oriented workers don't match what it costs to live here. So they're sleeping in a car, they're sleeping in an RV, they are doubled or tripled up with a friend or a family member.
Families in the service industry, especially single parents, are having a very difficult time affording housing here, or even finding housing. If you don't have a roof over your head, it's very difficult to be successful in anything else that you do.
When you're homeless and you have nothing, you feel absolutely helpless. Without some form of framework to help you get out of that, it can be an insurmountable task for anybody.
Carol, our director, she saw this need for families that are struggling that wasn't being met.
So I started talking to the city. I said, I think we can do better, and here's my idea. And about a year into those conversations, they said, great, here's a building, go to it.
We knew that if you gave people who are struggling tools and resources and listened to their story and asked them what it was that they needed or how it was that they became homeless, then the process of finding a solution became much easier.
The idea of a community resource center was developed to say, how do we make it easier on clients who are experiencing homelessness, so if they want to change the direction that they're going in, it's right here for them. The client is at a one-stop shop, if you will.
This doesn't feel like a homeless shelter. This feels like an outreach program to help those that really want help to better themselves.
And all he wanted to do was help Dad cook.
Switchpoint is that mechanism on the train track that with a little bit of a turn, you're going in a completely different direction.
Switchpoint is the point at which people change. They learn how to get out of poverty. They learn how to be a productive part of the community.
When I came here, they showed love to me I never had.
When you come into Switchpoint, you're coming into a community, a family that is giving you opportunities to succeed. When you give people that opportunity to contribute, that's where you plant those seeds of confidence.
And so we created our own economy called Switchbucks. They start to earn those points at $8 an hour by attending case management meetings, participating in any of our programs, working in our garden, working in our thrift store, working in our doggy daycare. And then they can turn around and purchase things they want out of the thrift store and Switchbuck store. Then they can say, I earned that.
The Switchpoint Community Resource Center is just that. The services that we offer here are not only for people facing homelessness, but for the community as a whole.
It's much more cost-effective to keep someone housed, if we can, than to try and rehouse them.
We have housing resources. We have people that are there counseling them on how to budget to pay for that house payment. We have our case managers here. We have the Department of Workforce Services to help do resumes, practice for interviews.
One of our largest resources is our food pantry. It's available to anybody that is having a food crisis.
We feed 400 to 600 families every week. This is where they're at. They are hungry. They need help. And not all communities help. We could not do this without volunteers. Helping your fellow man set a table, that's profound.
Thank you so very much.
I think that in this atmosphere, we kind of all need to help each other a little bit more. And this is truly a way for people to do it.
Come on over, let's see what we can do.
It is because of the people that show up to give and to help. It's because of our community that we do have hope, because we are a team and you can feel it. And because of that, our community is safer and stronger.
For a lot of people out there that are struggling, that are homeless, there's somewhere they're stuck at that they don't know the answer to. And it's overwhelming to the point where they'd rather just stay homeless than deal with it. And so they suffer. To see people in the community care to come help you along so that you can be successful in life, the impact on that is, it can't explain it. It's a game changer.
No one expects to hit rock bottom. Having that resource, knowing that there is someone in the community there to help you through that, is everything.
I've realized that I have a whole lot more family, and it's not blood. Having the support between both of my allies fills my heart. Every Wednesday they put aside their life for those 2 hours, and it becomes all about me and how we can make me better.
I think the community can benefit from a person that's been down that dark path and has come back, because the pain can become wisdom and knowledge. It's good to know both sides, and they're never going to know both sides unless they give the other side a chance to be a part of the community.
Nobody is unsavable. Nobody is so far gone that they can't be helped.
I love to change the world. This is changing my world here where I live, and anyone can do that. But you have to start somewhere. You have to start somewhere.